had one last appointment in the former Yugoslavia. I was about to get up close and very personal with the Grobari. Yeah, that's right, the mob with the shooters. I was bang in the middle of their manor, and needless to say, well off mine. I mean, this is the ghetto. Where I'm meeting them now, it's like their little betting shop. It's like a bar betting shop type place. Apparently they're all plotted outside. I think I can see them actually. Tell me a bit about, obviously, your relationship with Red Star.
Every time when we see them, there is a fight. It is no need to be a football match, basketball match, or any other match against these two clubs.
So you go to watch basketball?
Football is a very, no quality.
Okay.
So the basketball, we were many times champions of the world.
Okay.
And, yeah, and it's a better atmosphere. Yeah.
So when it's not kicking off at the football, they go to basketball. Partizan and Red Star both have basketball teams. This is the derby from June 2006. Trouble started in the stands. The police stormed the Red Star fans section and several fans fell down a staircase. More than 100 fans were injured. How do you feel about the clubs from Croatia?
No, I don't know. They miss them. We missed them, especially our friend Žarko. We have a very strong erotic and sexual connection with them, yeah.
This story they were about to tell me about one of their older guys, Jare, was both shocking and unbelievable. In the late 80s, one of the top boys at Torcida came to Belgrade as a guest of the Grobari.
After 4 drinks, he started to blabber.
But for shooting his mouth off, he had to pay a forfeit. They took him to the grave of a Partizan legend and demanded that he kiss it.
Take him and he said, kiss the grave. I don't want. Okay, then.
But when he refused, Jare raped him.
You know, when you say to somebody, I'm gonna fuck you, he really mean it.
I'm not easily shocked, but I was now. These guys were prepared to commit the ultimate act of humiliation and domination over their rivals. It was time to leave. When we come back, we'll hear what might happen if there's ever a case of firms reunited.
Neka razmisle kako su prolazili u ranijim našim ličnim susretima.
I think that it would be plenty of that.
So what does the future hold for Croatia and Serbia? It's been almost 15 years since the end of the Civil War and the last significant footballing success of one of their clubs. The quality of football has deteriorated since the separation of the football leagues. Some have called for a unified league to increase competition and raise the standard of football to what it once was. But emotions still run higher. In the summer of 2003, Partizan Belgrade and Dinamo Zagreb met for a friendly in Switzerland that was anything but. Ironically, the Croatian parliament had passed a law the day before banning riots at sporting events. And over 150 Croat and Serb fans were thrown out of a tennis match in Melbourne after a mass brawl occurred at the 2007 Australian Tennis Open. So what would happen if the Croat and Serb football teams started playing one another again?
We hate so much these bastards that I think that it would be plenty of dead people.
I honestly don't know what would happen on that day, but I'm sure that it would be spectacular.
Milicija, vatrogasna kola, tušnjave na sve.
Hrvati neka mole Boga da ne bude ta liga, jer mi dalje nismo povukli.
It will be good, very good. More tension, more better football for sure. But fuck the football.
Yeah, it's better.
mi smo spremni i dalje. Znači oni sami ne kažu jesu za to ili nisu.
Most rival firms hate each other, but then most rival firms haven't been to war. The memories and experiences of that war are still fresh. It was only 15 years ago, so I can understand why feelings of hatred remain. These feelings have brutalised the firms, and I don't think there's much hope this hatred will ever die. The party's nearly over, and there's time for one last song, but it's not got a lot to do with football.